Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach DLC that's coming next year, called Ruin, can really turn around and do what a lot of fans, including myself, wanted from the original game. Let's talk about it. What is up, SmackNPie here. So to put things into perspective, one of my main criticisms, I'm not even talking about the bugs, I'm not talking about the gameplay issues, or even the pace of the story or anything like that, or even the endings for that matter. I am more interested in talking about the themes of the game, because for me, that has always been the key of what kept me interested as a fan in this franchise. So when Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach came around, I was really excited because seeing their work on Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted, I knew for a fact that Steelwood Studios are talented as heck and they would really take this opportunity and run with it. Matter of fact, I thought they would sprint and run. For me, when we talk about Five Nights at Freddy's, it's Five Nights at Freddy's 4, it's games like Five Nights at Freddy's 6 Ending, it's games like Five Nights at Freddy's 3, yes, even Five Nights at Freddy's 3. The themes, the feeling, the atmosphere, even though they were point-and-click games, there was something about the way Scott designed those and made those games that the psychological tension and horror has always been the key and motivation for the success of this franchise for me personally. And when Steelwood Studios announced that they're going, full-blown all-out on Security Breach, I was really hoping that they would double down on that. Now, understandably, Security Breach, because it was going for a very mainstream and general audience approach, it makes sense for the things that it did. But the way I saw it, and if you've seen my review video, I said it was going for too much. That in the end, there were a lot of unsatisfied holes that they dug that they couldn't fill. Like, as a story as a whole, I don't think there's too much wrong in terms of their intentions. Matter of fact, there's nothing wrong with how they wanted to achieve and tell the story that they wanted to tell. It's very ambitious. I'm talking about both the story and the game, and that's exactly what fans have wanted. But my gripe has always been, let's take it to the next level, let's double down on what made FNAF good. And that's taking you all the way back to the first Five Nights at Freddy's. When you're playing the first Five Nights at Freddy's, and you're looking through those cameras, right? And you see the environment's office and the pizzeria that Scott has designed. And you look at those animatronics and you get this eerie feeling. It's like something's wrong here, right? You feel the tension, you feel the atmosphere, and visually it's very nails down on the psychological horror aspect. All that said and done, I feel like the DLC will do exactly what I have wanted, because we're talking about the ruins. As you can see from the poster itself, the Security Breach, the Pizzaplex, is now in the ruins. It's not shiny and bright anymore. It's not music being played and all the colorful lights being popped, stage, everything going colorful and vibrant. The mood is set for a genuine Pizzaplex. None of that anymore here. We're going straight into the old days of Five Nights at Freddy's. It seems like that as this character will be exploring remains of what used to be a Pizzaplex. Underground, dark, much more focused on horror rather than setting the stage for a colorful and vibrant Pizzaplex. I would also say missed opportunity in Security Breach to really bring in other kids and families and see Five Nights at Freddy's in all its glory during the daytime, animatronics performing and everything on stage during the day, and when it is about to be closed and somehow we missed the time to escape to go to the exit and doors are shut down, doors are now shut, there's no escape, and then you start Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. That would have made it a little more personal, a little more close to Gregory as a character, but you know what, it is what it is. The world of Security Breach has been already set. The base has been set. When it comes to the lore of the game, we've already talked about Springtrap, so we know he'll be a part of this DLC. Has to be. You don't bring William Afton of all people back just for him to, not show up in the DLC, especially when he has appeared or emerged this late into the game. But either way, FNAF 4, say whatever you want about FNAF 4, the whole trademark for FNAF 4, if you talk to anyone, any FNAF fan, they'll tell you the FNAF 4 is all about the nightmare animatronics. When when it comes to the crying child, the Bite of 83. FNAF 4 was such a crucial game because it provided the most important lore pieces. Some of my favorite, like top 5 animatronics are from that game. So I feel like this DLC could be FNAF 4 to Security Breach. This could be the one to bring about truly ultimate scrapped, ruined animatronics of Security Breach. Guys at Stable Studios, I know you guys are capable. You guys are more than capable to create really insanely good looking animatronics, and I hope that this game brings that, this DLC brings, even if it's just 1 or 2 at tops, bring us those. With that being said, future is bright, we like ambitious stuff, we support it all day, every day. With that being said, let me know your thoughts, because after everything that has happened, I am more optimistic about the DLC. I'll be here day 1 checking this DLC out. I'll see you in the next one.